Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are Billy and Steve, otherwise known as the Non-Lost Souls. And if you're new to these parts, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell. Apologies, we didn't do a video last week, but we've been poorly.
I had to go to the doctors and everything, proper like man flu. Anyway,
Whereas I just took lemon, ginger, hot water and a dash of honey.
Anyway, we're back. Yay! And it's 10 days, well, when you watch this, it'll be 9 days until we go full time. Out and out and out. We are both now jobless. Bums. So today is going to be a bit of a Van Bills experiment, which I hope you enjoy. Basically, is we've got a 240 fridge freezer. Noisy fucking dog. We've got a 240 fridge freezer, and I'm basically going to wire the thermostat of a fridge freezer into the inverter switch. So as it calls for temperature, it should turn the inverter on, and when it gets to temp, and then the inverter from the inverter only to a compressor, and when it reaches temperature, it should turn the inverter off. That's my plan. Don't know if it'll work. Not really a lot of information online about it, but you know, it seems to me that it's a good plan. Two things can happen. One, never have a fridge freezer and or an inverter because it all blows up. Number two, everything works and
there has been a couple of guys that have said that you can do it.
Yeah.
There's just no video showing.
It's not really out there a lot. So
we thought
if it is as good as it could be, then you know could be a massive game changer for camper vans really. And rather than just have 12 volt, you have the 240. But yeah, so we will see. So instead of having the 240 on 24 hours a day, so obviously when the compressor calls for it, it will only be on margin of the time, which could be like 5 hours in 24 when the compressor needs to work, if that, which will save battery.
So less chat, let's get on with it.
Can't think what's going to go wrong. So there's the wires inside the thermostat, and looking at it you could see the in on the thermostat is that one there and that. So the only wires I need to worry about on this would be the red and the brown. So that will then operate. That's what the thermostat sends the signal to the compressor. Cut.
Okay.
So in the back here is the 240 power, which I need to connect onto the compressor, and then this cable here is the new 12 volt cable, which I need to find in there, the red and the brown, to connect onto there, and then it'll be all this malarkey bypassed. Okay, and cut.
Why not just free for it?
Because
flowing. Like,
there'll need to be like
it might be a little bit of entertainment for everyone. While you just chat. We could put the worlds to right while we work.
Okay, well you can talk. You can
that
film
could be a whole
whilst I'm in the
new
background.
chapter.
You know, are you filming now? Fuck you. I was going to mention people, but I won't mention
it
people.
Could be a whole new sort of like let's have a whinge about the world while we work sort of thing. Or shall we talk?
Well, you could, but the problem is with that,
like, what has pissed you off the most this week?
this week, oh, my week's been a good week. I've left my job.
So you're now a bum.
I'm now
Unemployed arsehole.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Well, actually, we're not.
but not unemployed as in benefits. No.
No. but we don't have a job.
You're currently non-working, not the difference between unemployed and non-working.
Yeah.
This isn't at all
Fiddly.
not in the slightest. Quiet fucking cables. Yeah, so with the inverter, it should only use so many. There's the red. I found the red. Found the red. Found the red.
So it basically it kicks in and uses energy only when needed and not constantly on 24/7, which is draining your battery or your inverter, sucking the, you know, because you. So it just basically kicks in.
This kicks in
when needed.
When needed, yeah. So
for the thermostat.
Basically, I'm bypassing. So the thermostat would be on. The inverter, the 240 inverter uses power all the time. Even if it's on standby, it just drains some power. It's got some draw on it. Even if it's not using any energy in the van. So the plan is, by doing this, the inverter will be switched off. When the thermostat cools, the switch of the thermostat will turn the switch of the inverter on, which will turn the compressor on. And when it gets a temperature, again, and the thermostat goes, oh, enough temperature, it will send a signal to, or turn the switch off and turn the inverter off, which will turn power off. So, on some bit of research I've done, I saw that in a 24-hour period, an average fridge freezer uses the compressors on probably a maximum of 4 or 5 hours. So if that is the case, then our inverter is only going to be on 4 or 5 hours a day in 24, rather than being on 24 hours a day like it is now draining. Which then, if you know we've managed for 4 days off grid, so by right we should quadruple that.
Cool.
Even if we get 6 days off grid, it's better.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work at all, then I put it all back together and we're in exactly the same situation.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know unless you try. So is that blood already?
Yeah.
So
thanks, Luna.
Luna likes her little blood sacrifices.
Luna
now,
loves blood. Don't know where from now. Over. Don't know what it's mixed with. Aliens.
Alien blood.
Alien blood. Right, and so just explain what I've done so far. I've identified the red and the brown from the thermostat, and I've connected the blue and brown off the cable, which will go straight to the inverter switch, bypassing the compressor. This one here is the 240 in, and it rather than go to the fridge and everything back to the compressor, this 240 volt now goes straight to a compressor. So as soon as 240 is on, compressor's on. That's it. The next part we'll go to the inverter and show you that.
Yeah, patch. Yeah, so old looking.
So what I was hoping for was basically just a live and neutral to the switch. So obviously you got a live and neutral coming in. I did hope it would just be a live and neutral to the switch, and then I could just cut those two and it'd be bypassed. But weirdly we got 5, and I don't know what we all do. I'll look into it in a bit and find out. Might not be all over. But I guess it. So that's as far as we can go. We can't do it. It's a shame. But if anyone sees this and knows which might be just the live and the neutral, because I don't know why you've got 5 really for the switch, and then maybe it would work. But unfortunately this inverter has these 5 cables. I was hoping to find just like 2 cables like that really. I'll cut one and then that'll go into the switch, which will be the thermostat. Unfortunately not to be. So I'll have to put this all back together and then put the fridge back together, and hopefully it's all back to how it was. So not all lost. Note to people, if you are planning to do something like this in the future, take the inverter apart first, because it saves all the ball ache of changing the fridge to put all the fridge back. Hey.
Please like, subscribe and hit that bell. So thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Don't forget to leave us a comment. And until next time, safe travels.